Okay, let's just begin by bringing our awareness to the breath at the tip of the nostrils. And we're just going to feel the breath coming in and out. There is cool on the inhalation, warm on the exhalation. And as you observe the breath, you may notice that it starts to slow down. And you may notice pauses between the breaths. We're going to dedicate this session here today on keeping our awareness focused on the breath. The breath is usually something that we're performing unconsciously. And today we're going to dedicate this session and all these pranayama sessions to conscious awareness of the breath. So we're going to work with something that's happening unconsciously. We're going to bring it to our conscious awareness. And this is the perfect time if you have any particular prayers, mantras, any personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you here with this practice. It could just be a word, it could be a line of poetry, anything that's helpful for you that you'd like to say to yourself, you can do that now. Or you can just, if nothing in particular is coming to mind, I'd encourage everyone to just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay. So now let's go for a few rounds of the cobra breath. So we're going to inhale through the nose, leaning back, opening up the throat. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose, and exhale through the teeth. And inhale back through the nose as you lean your neck back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Now we'll stop that practice and just sit for a moment. And now we're going to go for a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to take the right hand, bring the first and middle fingers to the palm. We're going to use the thumb and ring and pinky fingers. We're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through the left. Well, let's begin. Before we do that, let's hold this mantra here and just bring your awareness back to the tip of the nostrils and just feel the air again, just like we did at the first practice we did. Just feel the air coming in and out through both nostrils. And imagine on the next inhalation that the air is pausing at the point between the eyebrows. And on the next exhalation that the air is coming from the point between the eyebrows, separating and exiting through both nostrils. So just be with that breath for a few moments, in and out through both nostrils to the point between the eyebrows where there's a pause and the breath turns around and comes out through both nostrils and there's another pause. So just be with that for a few moments. Being aware of the breath, that visualization where the breath comes up to the point between the eyebrows. And now, after the next inhalation, cover the right nostril with the thumb, close off the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. Inhale back through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers, release the right nostril, exhale through the right nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Inhale back through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Inhale back through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers, exhale through the right nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Inhale back through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows. And everyone now, continue some more rounds at your own pace without me talking. And explore the practice. Explore the pause at the point between the eyebrows and at the bottom of the exhalation. And stop the practice, release the hand mudra, and just sit for a moment, just appreciating just a few moments of not performing any practice, just being, feeling stillness around us. Okay, and now we're going to go back with this. We're going to do another practice, Ujjayi breathing. So the Ujjayi breath is when you slightly constrict your throat so that it sounds like almost like you're about to swallow something, but it has a slightly rough sound and it sounds a little like an ocean or some water flowing. So it's like that. So we're going to do the Ujjayi breath on the exhalation. And we're going to use the same mudra that we did for the alternate nostril breathing. We're going to bring this first and middle finger down. We're using the thumb, ring and pinky fingers. You're going to allow the air to flow in naturally through both nostrils. Visualize that pause at the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through the left nostril with that slightly constriction in your throat. So it sounds, it's kind of a soothing sound in your ears. It's like a little bit like you're listening to the ocean flowing. So it's, you constrict your throat as if you're about to swallow something. So it's like, okay, and then allow the air to flow in naturally back through both nostrils. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left with the Ujjayi breath. Air flows in naturally through both nostrils to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left nostril with the Ujjayi breath from the point between the eyebrows. Inhale, allow the air to flow back in through both nostrils to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows using the Ujjayi breath in the throat. And everyone now continue a few more rounds at your own pace without me talking, and explore your own pauses at the top of the inhalation, at the point between the eyebrows, and the bottom of the exhalation through the left nostril. Do not forcefully hold the breath, but really appreciate the pause, appreciate the no breath state during the pauses. Okay, let's begin. And stop the practice. Again, appreciate few moments of not performing any practice. And for the next practice, we're going to continue to use the Ujjayi breath and a slightly different visualization. We're going to go through both nostrils. We're going to envision the breath entering through the navel and exiting through the throat with the Ujjayi breath. So no Ujjayi breath on the inhalation, but on the exhalation, we're going to envision the breath exiting through the throat. So it's entering through the navel, exiting through the throat, just in a cycle like that for a few rounds. We're just going to experiment with this visualization. Ready, inhale, and visualize the breath coming in through the navel, rising to the throat, exhaling. The breath is exiting the throat with Ujjayi breath. Breath comes back in through the navel, rises, exhale through the throat with Ujjayi breath. In through the navel, rise, exhale through the throat with Ujjayi breath. And continue this practice a few more rounds at your own pace without me talking. Explore your own pauses. Okay, and now we'll stop that practice. Just sit for a moment. Appreciating just not having to do any practice, just being, just sitting here and being. Okay, and now let's just do a few rounds of the Brahmari sound. So remember the Brahmari is the B sound, and so you kind of like, it's like a humming sound. It's like that. So let's just do a few rounds of that. You can inhale as needed, and the Brahmari sound is on the exhalation. So let's begin. Inhale. Mm. Stop the practice and just feel the head area. Just notice the sensation in the head from that follows after performing the Brahmari practice. Okay, and now let's move on to the sectional breathing. So we're going to begin by reminding ourselves where the three sections are. You can begin by putting your hands on your abdomen and just notice the rise and fall of the breath under your hands in the abdomen. Notice how you can just be with that breath. You don't have to do anything. The abdomen is just rising and falling. You can just be with it. And next, we're going to bring our hands to the chest and we're going to be with the breath in the chest. Again, there's nothing you need to do. The breath is just happening under your hands. And now we're going to be with the breath in the collarbones. So we're going to bring our fingertips to the collarbones and feel the collarbones rising and falling. Being with the breath in the collarbones. Again, there's nothing you need to do about it. The breath is just happening. Okay. And now we're going to bring all three parts of the breath together. So we're going to make this mudra. We're going to bring the thumb here and bring the fingers down gently. So no clenching. This is a very gentle thing. So you can clench for a second and then release. We're going to bring the hands here. Make sure your elbows are relaxed. Make sure your face is relaxed. Chest is relaxed. We're going to bring all three parts of the breath together. So we're going to inhale and we're going to expand the abdomen, expand that chest and raise up the collarbones. Pause. Allow that fresh, clean air to circulate through the body. And we're going to exhale. Again, this is all through the nostrils. We're dropping the collarbones, dropping the chest, contracting the abdomen. Big release. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest. Raise up the collarbones. All that wonderful clean air is entering the body, nourishing the body. When you're ready to exhale, exhale all the warm carbon dioxide and everything that needs to go. Drop the collarbones, drop the chest, contract the abdomen, big release. And everyone now continue some more rounds at your own pace without me talking, and really pay attention to the pauses. The top of the inhalation where the air is circulating, the bottom of the exhalation where the release is happening. It doesn't matter how long you're in the pause. Just notice the pause, be aware of what's going on there. And stop the practice and just sit for a moment. Feel the stillness around you. And thank you so much for joining me today.